What's up, everybody? We are back. Episode 2 of TWG presents Schoolin with Krista B and Pablo the Don. And if you are just joining us and did not catch our first episode on the one and only G.I. Jane, please go look at it, go listen to it. It's exclusive on our Patreon. So like I said previously, I decided to start this new venture of Those Wrestling Girls with Pablo because I came across WoW while watching Magnum TA's Dark Side of the Ring. And when I woke up, I saw these two gorgeous twins on there, the Tonga twins versus Miami Sweet Heat. And I was just like, first of all, I didn't put two and two together that WoW was the same promotion that AJ Lee is a part of, and I didn't put it together. And once we had the Thirsty Thursday episode, you talked about how you love WoW. I was like, yeah, no, I got to do something with Pablo. So now we're here. So our first episode, we went over the growing career of G.I. Jane, and G.I. Jane just being so beautiful and statuesque and a unicorn, to say the least. And today we're talking about the Beast. And I have to say, I am terrified. I don't ever want to come across her in person. And she's probably like the sweetest person ever. But I don't want to come across her as her character, the Beast, because I know I could fight, but there's just some battles I choose not to indulge in. And the Beast is brutal.
Yeah.
From the video that you sent me. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That you'll appreciate this. I first saw the Beast before I got into WoW. Like what is it, 6 or 7 years ago? 2017 Comic-Con. The Rock's on stage. And she challenged The Rock to a fight. Yeah. At WoW. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
And that's
this,
the first
The Rock?
that The Rock, Dwayne The Rock. Here, I will send you the clip literally right now. It is the funniest thing. She challenged The Rock to a fight, like to come to WoW and wrestle her, like straight up. And that's how I saw who the Beast was. I was like, who is this girl? And so like I didn't watch WoW at the time, but I kept going. And then in 2018 or 2019, one of the two, I saw her challenging Tessa Blanchard for the WoW championship. And I was like, excuse me? Like, I'm not a Tessa Blanchard fan by any stretch of the imagination.
None of us are.
So I saw her being like, I'm challenging Tessa for this title. And I was like, oh, yeah.
And for context, for you to sit here and say that this woman challenged The Rock, like, for context, can we just, like, she's not a small woman, okay?
No, this is a big ass lady.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, she's like 5'6", 155 pounds, but like 155 pounds of pure muscle. I don't know what she's taking. I'm not trying to be all in her business like that. She's probably taking something, but I don't care. Look at how she looks. Like,
she probably eat the weights.
For real.
What? Like, I can see why. Like, I have to watch the clip. Like, what did The Rock? Did he do the good old Rock, haha, fashion, laughing?
He's looking like, I mean, you have to look at his face because you can look at like, he's like, I've never seen a woman like this before, but like,
he never seen someone that looks like him.
Yeah, but like, gotta work the gimmick at the same time. He's like, gotta work that gimmick though. And I think he said no. I believe in that clip. I think he said no. I think he was like, I don't think so. I don't know about all that.
Because I don't think The Rock has really ever hit a woman. Like, he let me rephrase it. Attitude Era, of course, he definitely rock bottom Stephanie, or, but to hit a woman, like to actually have a full-on match with a woman, he's never done that. Especially because he got daughters too. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that at all.
He made a joke and was like, "You beat my ass."
Yeah, listen, I agree. Listen, you Rock, you answered good. You did well. Because
it's like, nah, you beat my, and I, in a weird way, I believe it. Like he a big dude. That's a lot of muscle. But I'm just like, she is terrifying. Like,
she is terrifying.
It's like Brock Lesnar levels of like, oh my god.
Yes. And then the clip that you sent me, she was wrestling Steffi Slays.
Yes.
And like, can we just talk about, I love how they showcase the dimensions of their arms, their legs, their facial expressions and their intros.
Yeah.
Like that
Their
is just
intros are
something you
fire.
don't see. Their intros are so fire. And I was just like, Winston, like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to look at this. Like, what did Pablo send me? Like, I am going to be terrified.
Yo, she's straight up just like domineering. She is scary. Like I don't want to. I'm a confident like 5, 6 inches taller than her, and I'm good.
Yeah, like
I
you
don't
got
even want to be next to you. I'm good. You gonna make me
right.
look silly. I'm good. I'm good.
Listen, sis, we friends. Like we
Right.
whatever you need, I got it. Don't
Exactly.
I don't want no smoke with her.
None.
But as I was
None.
watching her, she was giving me Jazz vibes.
Yes, and that's the thing that I like connect with. Like Jazz is like one of my all-time favorite wrestlers of all time. Like I don't care what nobody says. Jazz for me, it was Jazz. Like Jazz was the first black woman I ever saw wrestling, aside from Jackie. But Jazz was like that was my girl. I loved her. WCW. But yeah, that's who she reminds me of, and that's why I like the Beast so much. Is just like, oh, you're Jazz, natural heel. Also just like a lone wolf type of character. It reminded me a lot of like the early Baron Corbin NXT, just lone wolf, just me out here type energy. Like she ain't friends with nobody. I've never even seen her in a tag match, honestly. Like that's how protected they've made her. Like I do this by myself. I don't need none of y'all to help me defeat nobody. I'll take on 3 of y'all at once and I'll win. Like she
And that
just was that, and I love it. And I'm just like, yeah, this is what if nobody can tell, I like heels. Like I'm a big heel. I'm a heel person. So like she just like is scary. She doesn't need anyone. She don't need a manager. She don't need a mouthpiece. She do it all on herself. And even her bio, like the first promo, they in her bio, and wow, they have like the first promo she cut, and she says, "I'm 200 pounds of walking, talking, romping, stomping graveyard destruction. I am the OG master of disaster. I will destroy anyone that gets in my path. I am the biggest. I am the baddest. I am the beast. Come get some." And I was
you
just
good,
like,
sis. I'm good. You good.
no, legit. Like you got
Like,
it.
you got it.
I don't want nothing of what you're doing, sis. You got
No
that.
smoke. And then the way
Period.
that the crowd was just cheering, beast, beast, beast. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
yo, like, what the F? And this match, I believe, was last year. I think it said
Mm-hmm.
last year.
Mm-hmm.
So is the beast still wrestling in WoW to this day?
She is, but that's how protected she is. She's like an attraction. She don't wrestle every week. She was champion, but she lost it. They're gonna protect her aura as much as they possibly can. So she's been silent, like dead silent on socials. The last time I've seen her was September. They're planning something big, and that's how she always does it. When she challenged Tessa, she was coming off of like an 8-month break, right? And then she comes out of nowhere and was like, "What's up? You in my house? Like, give me that championship." So that's how they book her, and I like that because you got to watch for the 3 to 6 months that she's there to get like the full thing of the beast. Like you got to watch it. And then when she's gone, she's gone. Like other people get, and I like that because it's like, you have this attraction, she's going to garner a lot of attention, but you're not trying to peddle her out there every single week. So that way, like the allure of her runs off. And that's why I like WoW. They're very like considerate and careful with that stuff. You're going to see her for this short burst. She's going to go away. Other people going to shine. She's going to come back and dominate.
So do you remember the time when you first came across the beast?
The Comic-Con.
Or the Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, the Comic-Con was the first time I like saw who she was, but then the first time I saw her wrestle
Yeah,
was
that's what I meant.
the Tessa Blanchard joint. I saw her because at that time I was like dipping my toe into WoW a little bit. It's like 2019, 2018, 2019, I want to say. I'm dipping my toe into WoW. I'm like, okay, I see Tessa's down there. This is pre anything Tessa had done though. And I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. Like, what's up? Like Tessa was a good wrestler. I'm gonna give her that much. And I'm just like,
that is one of the 4 horsemen.
Right, you gotta be. If you aren't, bye.
Like, what are you doing?
Let me stop because that's low key a dig at Brock Anderson. But like I saw her interrupt through the crowd. Like she came through the crowd and was like, "Yeah, I'm back, bitch. What's up?" And so when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I gotta watch this match. I gotta watch this match." And I think it was right after that. It was the first time I saw the Beast, and I always just kept up, but I didn't get super into WoW for a while. I just watched Beast clips, and like I'm seeing her with these pictures. Like this girl's making Ryback look like he's normal size,
right?
Like,
oh my! Like if you literally put her in the picture with some of the most muscular men, The Rock,
yes,
Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Goldberg.
Like
It's just
they
like,
suddenly look human.
yes, like y'all got it. Like y'all got it. She got it. They don't want no smoke with her because it's just like I don't know. And I thought Bianca arms and stuff was big. Like
No, legit. You
I
that's
thought
a
that she
thing.
was big. I thought Big Swole was big.
Exactly. Think of the biggest woman wrestler you know, times it by 5 and you have the
You
beast.
have the Beast, and I'm just
Like
like, oh my god! And then for some reason, I just said the Beast. They call Brock Lesnar the Beast. So it's like, who would win in the match, Brock Lesnar or the Beast? Who
no,
would win?
I'm convinced. Like she does this thing. She's like, in her picture with Ryback, she's like, hopefully, I want to see if I can bench press him. I'm like, girl, probably.
Bench press Ryback?
Yeah, like he's like probably
Um,
like 360, 380, something like that. Like you probably could. You probably could be bench him. Like, let's be so for real. Like that woman's scary.
she is scary. It's just like her whole demeanor comes out, and it's like, don't fuck with me.
From the hair with the shaved sides to the eye makeup she wears, the like everything, her entire outfit, her attire, the tattoos make her look even scarier. Her facial expressions, like this girl is just like, oh my god,
Like, you don't want to be involved in anything
no,
that
that
she
she's
has
doing.
going on.
I'm gonna
Like,
let her mind her business.
right.
Let her
Because
mind her business.
I want no smoke at all with this woman. Um, but like I said, she reminds me of Jazz, but then it also brings me to she also reminds me during Undertaker's American Badass era when he was
Yes.
just like boxing and throwing haymakers. Like, it was just that, it was raw, it was real, it was literally, I'm fighting you to beat your ass. Like, I'm fighting
No,
you.
every time she gets in a ring, yeah, it's a wrestling match, but this feels like a fight.
It
It
feels
just
like a
feels like a
fight.
fight. It's like straight up, just get over here. Let me just pow, 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 every
Right.
time. And it's just like, oh my God, these poor women. I know they try to be soft with it, but when you're working with that much muscle, there's nothing soft about anything getting thrown your way at all.
Right.
There's
And I
nothing
felt
soft.
bad for Steffi Slays because I'm just like, girl, do you see you? Do you see her? Like, what makes you think that?
I'm
Like,
not taking a fight.
right? Like, why would you think that this was okay? Don't get me wrong. Like, Steffi Slays did hold her own in that match.
She
She held
did.
it down. She did what she was supposed to do in that match.
She did.
But
She
when I
did.
got slammed, if it was me and I got slammed that one time, I'm laying there.
10 count. I'm rolling out the
Yeah,
ring. I'm gonna keep my title.
I'm
We're getting
walking
disqualified.
away. That is it. Y'all can boo me. Y'all can call me whatever you
No,
want.
legit.
Like, I'm walking away, and she kept kicking out. Like, girl, lay down.
No,
Lay
legit.
down.
Like, stop. Please
Stop.
stop.
Like, we
Let
don't.
it
We
go.
right.
Try again in a few months.
Not with her.
Nah, let her lose. Somebody got to beat her first. Like,
Right.
somebody else
Let
try
her be.
this.
Let me be an opportunist.
Yeah, no, legit.
Somebody beat her up. I'll come out. I'll pick the carcass.
No, legit.
That's it.
Like, yeah, nah, I'm being a vulture with that one. No, she's just so cool to me. I don't know. It's like the character itself is good. She just is scary. Nobody wants to fight her. Nobody wants to face her. And I like how they book her. I think she's like the best booked person in WoW.
Yeah.
Like, come in, do your 3 to 6 months, you leave, people just enough time for us to miss you. Then you come back and you dominate again, and then hopefully it's a whole new slate of women. And it's like every time, like clockwork, she comes in.
That's amazing. It puts me to like if she was to wrestle Jazz, who would win?
That's a match I wanted to see because I knew Jazz was still wrestling a little bit until 2021. She finally retired, and I'm like, that's a match I got to see. Like just two, and I think they're around the same height. Jazz might be a little shorter, but just two bald head. Jazz bald now.
Yeah.
Two just powerhouse badass women that dominate. And like Jazz had her little her little piercing, her eyebrow
Mhm.
piercing. Like just two scary women going at it is something I want to see.
Me too. I want to see that. I want to see her and Bianca because, like,
I mean, even her first promo saying she's the baddest, saying she's the toughest, saying she's the best. Like, oh, you're directly like being like Bianca EST. No, ma'am.
yeah, no, ma'am. Like, we.
Nah.
I'm gonna stand next to my sis Bianca.
Right. But it's like you the EST over there. I'm just the EST period though.
Yeah, period. Like that's it.
Like
And
I
it's just
love it.
like I would love to see like the battle of strengths between Bianca and the Beast.
That whole spot that they did between Bianca and Becky when they did their first feud and they had them doing all these like weightlifting
No,
competitions and
that was Bailey.
Bailey, I'm sorry. Bailey and Bianca. I want to see the Beast and Bianca do it.
Yes.
Like that'd be so fun.
Like
Just
who
like
can lift more? Who can lift more? Because we know Bianca be bench pressing benches.
nah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
And the Beast be eating weights. So it's just like
Who's got it?
who's
Who's
got
got
it?
it?
And
And I think that's the feud. Right? You don't need no belt. You don't need literally. I don't want a belt. I just want them to like competition after competition, see who's the best, and then fight
then fight.
straight up. And I don't want like a. I don't want spot fest. Bianca don't got to pull out no moonsaults. I want a fight, just punches, kicks, and throws.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. But you know, if there was to come to WWE, it definitely
Yeah.
wouldn't ever be
Oh
that.
no, we're getting moonsaults. They're getting we're getting hair pulls. We're getting all that. But in WoW, now we're getting a fight. We're getting a
Yeah,
fight.
Bianca, I need you to we need some type of deal made so that they could
Yeah.
have that forbidden door open so we can
Exactly. That would just
that'd be
be
amazing.
she's one I would there's so many people like even her and Charlotte. Just like cuz Charlotte's strong, Charlotte's athletic. She's like crafty in that ring and I'm just like and Rhea after their match from in a really crazy scenario if it could work, I want a four-way between those four. Charlotte, Rhea, Beast, Bianca. Just like it tears the house down.
With Jazz as the special enforcer.
Yes, with Jazz as a special enforcer, like it tears the house down. All
Listen,
four of
whoever
them.
hears this and we see this, y'all gonna cut us a check.
No, legit. I take 10%. Might be 30 if it's WWE. 30 actually for
30.
WWE. No, I want to see it. Like I just think it would be fun. It would be interesting, and you're getting a mix of characters that haven't mixed it up yet. Like I think people forget like just a simple addition of a new character like a Beast would make that whole because what was that, Bianca, Rhea, and Charlotte all were beefing at the same time when Charlotte won Money in the Bank. Just adding the Beast adds a whole new element and a whole nother layer to the story that makes it fresh,
Right.
that makes it feel new. So I want to I need to see it. I need it.
Like
I don't know.
I can just hear Beast's music play at Rumble.
Like it's more shocking than Nia Jax's return.
Yeah. It is. Like let me hear the Beast's music jump pop at Royal Rumble.
And let her come through the crowd.
Let her come through the crowd and everybody's looking for her like, yo,
who is this?
Where is she? And for those who know, will know. And it's just like
it would be like one of the craziest moments in wrestling because it's like
be mind blowing.
Because she passes that airport test that Vince McMahon likes, like just people turning heads. So it's just like people would automatically be invested. It's not like some weird like who I've never heard of this person. It's just like I've never heard of her, but this lady's scary. I need to see this. Like what's going on? Like who's taking this down? Like who's got this on lock? Type of vibe. So I want to see it bad. I love the Beast.
And it's just so many storylines and so many creative ways that you can manufacture her and put her in, not just with women, like even with men. Like,
oh yeah.
Let it have been a time where this was like Attitude Era and she challenged The Rock. That would have happened.
Oh, for sure. Like her, can you imagine if her and China got in a ring?
Child, take all my money.
No, legit. That is the feud. That's the feud. Like that is it.
Take
China,
all my money.
China, and her. Because I'm like, who's bigger? Like if we take China, peak China, 95 China when she debuts, when China was at her biggest muscle wise. Who is bigger? Who is stronger?
That's true.
Who is? I need to know.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
That's a whole thing right there. And I think seeing someone like the Beast not only makes Jazz happy, but I think China would be so happy with like her. I think China would be like, this is great. This is amazing.
I agree.
this is something I would have loved to be part of. So I think it's like an homage to like how far women in wrestling have come too at the same time. Just her character, just her existing really, which is again what makes WoW dope. Like you see these figures that maybe we saw for a time in WWE, but like they're in a new landscape with new personalities, and obviously with how women's wrestling has evolved, they really can go. Like they can wrestle men for real and it's believable. So it's like she's like the evolution. It goes like China, Jazz, and now you got the Beast. Like it's like a straight lineage of just like badass women.
Badass, strong women.
Yeah. That like I would believe could also do powerlifting. Like I would
Oh
see
yeah,
them in
absolutely.
Olympics for powerlifting too.
So I was gonna say, because we talked about in our last episode GI Jane,
Hmm.
and I don't know if these two have ever come across each other,
I don't
but
believe
if
so.
they did, who you got?
I don't know. Because like I could easily see GI Jane attempting to do a one arm push up on her neck, and the
That's what I
Beast
was
just like
thinking.
Undertaker rise up and being like,
Yeah, what are you
like
doing?
it's just like nah. But at the same time, I could see the Beast just hitting a crazy power bomb on her too, like a because she has a crazy power bomb. Uh, I think I would. I think I would go with Beast in the end. In the end, I think like Beast in the end, but I need that to be like a 20-minute like barn burner.
Yeah. Oh, but I also feel like I would want that to be a feud,
Oh, 100%. It can't be just a match.
a one off.
This
It has to
this
be
is
a
not a
feud.
free TV match. This is pay-per-view feud. Matter of fact, we want like 3 matches out of this. Like this has got to be like a trilogy. Don't book it 50-50, but like book it. Like it's
Yeah,
got to be a real feud. And you can put a title if you want. It's one of those ones where like a title won't hurt it. It could give it some more credibility, but like just having them go at it. And like the promos, I can only imagine the promos.
because Beast got on that mic after that match, and she just cut like the craziest promo. And I've never heard, I haven't heard GI Jane's promos yet, but the fact that Beast alone just was just like dominating in the ring, dominating on the mic.
Yep.
It's like,
No, she's a
what
good.
can she do?
She's like if you took The Rock's physique now and put his promo skills with it, yeah, that's Beast now. Is like final form Rock physically, and then Rock in his prime promo days together. She is that.
That's Beast, like pun
Like
intended, I guess.
yeah, she's like a hidden gem of wrestling right now. I
Yeah,
feel a
yeah.
hidden gem.
I feel like she is. I feel like she is. And then there are a lot of hidden gems in WoW
Yeah,
that we will definitely come
like
across and definitely touch upon later on.
can you imagine her and Jade? That's just straight nasty. Like it's just it's just
I feel
crazy.
like it's kind of unfair though, because to me, Jade is still green.
True.
Jade is still green.
Give Jade a couple more years, but think about the muscle mass that Jade has.
Yeah.
She's probably it's probably her and Bianca closest to the muscle mass of her. So like imagine Jade with all that muscle, Bianca beast. That's crazy.
That is a I don't know if I want that as a
You
feud or a
know,
faction.
you know how we love when like big men get in there and they like fight.
Yeah.
It's that, but women.
Yeah. But I'm like, I don't know if I want that as a feud or a faction.
No, legit. Can you? But if they would have to shift Beast's character to not be so lonesome. But I feel like the person that could get it done is her. But like Beast would and like have a kind of interview between Beast and Mark Sterling. Oh my god, where she's like, he gotta go. I'm with you,
Yeah.
but I ain't with him.
Yeah.
That would be so fire.
Because Mark
Like
is annoying. Definitely.
exactly.
Like, what are
So
you
like
doing?
have them 3 together. Yeah, yeah. I'm. Oh man.
Oh my
Oh man.
god. Like I'm just
That's a good
picturing.
faction too.
And like they're all so dominating in their own right. So to bring the powers that be together like that,
That's what I'm saying. Like it would be just like a crazy. She's like I said, like there's so much for her to do out here. Like she hasn't even scratched the surface, and like she's already been WoW champion. Like there's so much for her to do in wrestling. Period. And whoever smartens up and signs her is gonna be. If they let her run wild, they're gonna have something. And do book her similarly, where she's there for 3 to 6 months and then she's off, because you just can't beat her like that. Like it's the same way I felt about Nyla Rose when she came in. You just can't beat her every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
True.
you're just not. Like ain't that many women in the world just gonna beat you like that. So I feel
That's
like they have to
true.
do the same thing with Beast. Like come in for 3 months, dominate, get a new slate of women, let them rise up, let them shine. You come back and beat them too.
So, what has been, besides the Beast and Tessa Blanchard
Mhm.
match, what has been another favorite match or another match that you just didn't see coming, but it happened?
The Steffi Slays match was like really, really, really good. I like you said, like I wish Steffi would have just like laid down, but at
Right.
the same time, it's just like, ooh, like this is a good like match. Like it's not fair in any sense of the word, but it's good,
It
and
was
I
good. Like,
like it.
Steffi did hold her own.
Exactly.
She
She
did
holds her
hold
own
her.
every time. And then there's a few because she's been Beast has been around for a while. Like I said, I first saw her 2017 was the first time I seen her. So she's had her fair share of beefs. But that one, the Tessa one, Steffi was one, and there's another uh one that I'm like looking for right now that I thought was like a really, really like solid match, and I'm trying to find it. And I gotta go to their YouTube channel and find her.
Okay. But I mean, she, like you said, she is very intimidating. She is very,
She's just scary.
yeah, scary as hell. Scary as hell. And if you
She's
see this beast, you know I'm a newfound fan, so please don't come after me. I'm just saying, girl.
she's got a match versus this is the one. She's got a match versus the disciplinarian that I thought was just like whoa, and a thing people don't know about wow that I feel like now I don't think she does anymore. But the announcer is Eddie Guerrero's daughter.
Yeah, I
It's
saw.
Shao. Yeah, it's
Child,
Shao.
we actually met her in December. I
Yes.
believe we interviewed her in Vicky Guerrero, or we took pictures with her, and she was really really nice. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
look at her! I know her.
I think there's a few. The Jungle Girl match was really good. She literally there's a epic photo where it looks like she power bombed her out of her shoes. The Thunder Girl match was really good from a year ago. And then her versus the disciplinarian was really good too. And I love that her matches are no longer than like 9 minutes.
Oh,
Like
she coming in
we
to
ain't hitting the
literally,
10-minute mark, babes.
right. She coming to
Um
whip ass, take names, and go
yeah.
about her business.
But I think if I had to do one, probably the one against the Temptress from like about 10 months ago, like last summer. That was really, really good. Really good. And there was a time period there too where it was one of those an enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing.
Hmm.
She teamed up with Jungle Girl and took on who was it? Took on Monsters of Madness, who are two like big ass women also, like two big ass women, and it was just so good. No, those are some big girls. Like
Oh my
it's like
gosh.
oh okay, like they're like, and I'm about to say like these are some thick ladies, and that was a good match too because Jungle Girl's a great wrestler too. We'll talk about her at some point, but those are some she just has good matches. I don't even think there's a bad beast match I've seen yet, unless someone just doesn't know how to take a power bomb and choke slam.
I mean, they
She
would
just
have to.
is.
They would have to learn how to take one from Beast,
No,
because
you're
if
going through the
you
ring,
don't,
bro.
right, like you're falling, and then that's it. Like you're not going anywhere else besides to the pits
and
of
you
hell.
and the thing is like you cannot potato her. She's gonna beat you up if you sit there and try to resist the move. She's gonna put you through the ring if you don't go along with what she's doing. So
Right.
like she's just like big and bad, and like that's just what I it's just what I like the most about her is just like they just let her dominate. They let her run wild, run rampant, and
But
like
who gonna tell her no? Realistically, who's gonna tell her no?
who's gonna fight? Exactly. It's always who's gonna check me, boo. Like that's how I feel about the beast. Like who's gonna check me, boo? Like it's nobody. Who's gonna beat my ass about
You know what I
it?
mean?
Like there's no way. Like I can't even imagine her and ownership, like Jeannie Buss, David McLean, sitting in a meeting and them being like, "No, you can't do that." I just feel her being like, "Who can do what?"
Right. Like, who you talking to?
Yeah. Like wait, what do you
You
mean?
know who I am? Like, who are you talking to? Are you
Yeah.
dumb?
she's just fire. Like I said, she's just like there's a lot of hidden gems, but she's probably like my biggest untapped one yet. It's just like, yo, is there something I don't know? She got attitude problems. If she do, that's fair. But like, because I ain't checking it. Like, what's up? Why hasn't a big company jumped on this yet? Or is she still just wanting to stay in WoW? Is really my question at this
I feel
point.
like for her, her best bet right now is to just stay in WoW
Oh
because
yeah,
I'm scared. Like if she was to go to a place like AEW or WWE,
yeah,
she would get buried,
for
and
sure.
it wouldn't be no any creative for her. And then I feel like if she was to go, I feel like Japan may be a way for her because those women are brutally
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
violent and it's
yeah.
in their right too. Um,
I could see her in TNA though. Her and Jordan Grace, her and
yeah.
Deanna Perrazzo. Oh man,
Yeah,
oh
but I
man.
feel like there's only it's only those 2.
That's it though.
That's
Trin
it. I
and
mean,
Trent.
Flynn, yes, but at the same time, her coming from a Divas
Yeah,
background,
perspective.
it
Yeah.
kind of would kind of be like an unfair type
For
situation.
sure. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, the match that put her on the map was the Tessa match, and I was like, that was the exact right person to do it with, and don't do it again. But like, that was the exact right person to do it with. Was put her on the map with Tessa and make this a really big thing, and then just let her go on this crazy run. But yeah, I think the best bet for now is to stay in WoW, unless she sees some serious improvement in how they're booking women in any of these companies, aside from New Japan. I think she'd like. I could see her in Willow. Willow's a big
Oh,
girl
yes.
in New Japan Strong right now.
Yeah.
Her and Willow would be a really fire match.
I
Like
think
that would be
because
because did,
Willow's
did you see her hit
right,
Ruby
bro,
Riot this weekend?
girl,
Yo, I was like, yo, that's a linebacker, bro. That's
she's
a
a linebacker.
like she's straight and the way Ruby sold was so like the way her head. I don't
Her
even think
head
you could
hit the
make your head.
barricade and she
Yeah.
had to go. It's like, who are you? Like, who
No
are
shit.
you?
And the fact that she's such a big baby face and she's literally just like she reminds me of Powerhouse Hobbs. Like, but she's such a big baby face. I'm like, yo, this is it right
It's
here. Like,
crazy.
whoa. But yeah, Willow and Beast would be
That'll be a
that'd be a
mess.
nice match. In New Japan Strong. Don't put it on AEW. Keep it for New Japan Strong.
Yeah, because I feel like there she wouldn't really have to tone down her wrestling
Who she is.
skills, who she is. I feel
Yeah.
like other ones she would kind of have to tone it down for audience purposes or this whole whatever
Yeah.
TV restrictions are now. Although
Even if
AEW doesn't seem to have any because John Moxley bleeds as soon as he walks out.
facts.
So
Even if you took like I remember when people were so mad about that Athena match. If Athena comes like that, whenever she was facing some local talent and they were mad at how hard she was hitting. If Athena came like that and faced the Beast, I think that would be a good match too. Because I can see her trying to hit what is it, the little half moonsault she does, the little I don't even
off
know
the
that
top
that
rope.
little aerial, and the
Yeah.
Beast just catches her for a power bomb. Woo!
See, you giving me chills already. Like
I'm
now I
saying
want
like
that.
that's
I want that match now.
nasty. And I know Athena can pull. Athena would make her look like like the same way she made Jade look like the strongest woman alive. She would do it again, and I'm just like that would be fire, just fire. I want it
I
bad.
want it. Like book that right now. Like we
That's
need
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, there's just so much. That's what I love about WoW is like you can have so many dream matches. Like you can just think them up in your head, and I feel like WoW gives us the first opportunity to like dream about these things
Yeah.
across companies. Other than if you're pulling, I think the thing with like pulling dream matches from New Japan with like an Aja Kong or something like that is like it's not really an Americanized thing. They would have to do strong style, like Japanese strong style. And so it's just like, yeah, that's a cool match for like a Sasha Banks who loves Japanese wrestling, but not so
Mhm.
much for a Becky or a Charlotte. Versus like if you have the Beast, it's like, now this is like American wrestling. And like she's just super strong. You can see her fitting in with any of those women too. And that's what I like about WoW is like these are still like American bred wrestlers. So they're not adapting a Japan strong style, British strong style, no lucha libre like that too much. And it's just really dope. And they can really fit into any popular Americanized wrestling company if they wanted to, as long as the booking and storyline was good.
I agree. Well, this was definitely a fun episode. Thank you for putting me onto the Beast. Um, I definitely want to watch her matches, so definitely send me more matches so that I can watch them.
Yes. Yes.
Because I'm really intrigued to see where she goes, especially if you say that they're packaging her in a way where she is the main attraction, or people are going to want to see her. I can't
Hmm.
wait to see when her return is going to be. I need to follow up on WoW to figure out what's the next big thing that she's going to be going after, because she's going to have eyes on her. I'm pretty sure she has eyes on her now,
Oh,
but
for sure.
if they don't book it right, we don't want to see it. If they
No, that's a fact. Big facts.
if
If
they
they
don't,
don't book it right, I don't want it.
we
That's
don't
how I
want it.
feel at all times now.
Period.
Are you
We
ready
don't
for some
want it.
homework?
Yes. What is my homework for tonight?
All right, we're gonna get into our first tag team. They're tag team champions right now. They're from my hometown.
Okay.
Probably the biggest heels in the company right now. We're talking about Miami Sweet Heat. Oh man. Oh man.
I'm
I'm
excited.
so excited. I love them so much. They are just so Florida, so Miami, so just like big lips, like big, just like so Miami, and it's just very. They remind me. This is how I'm saying. You know how WWE just signed the Cavender twins from the
Hmm.
universe. They are what they're gonna try to make them be already. That's Miami Sweet Heat right now.
Got
Is
it.
who they're gonna try to make the Cavender twins into. So that's them. I'm excited to talk about them. They are amazing. They are they're just it. And they used to play basketball as well. So
That's
they're
it. Yeah.
athletes.
Okay. That's
And
it.
they own their own business outside of wrestling. They're
As you
giving
should, because you can't
yeah,
always depend on wrestling. You got to have more than one income, because out here
exactly.
in the real world is ghetto. Okay.
And they went to Wild Samoans wrestling school, so I'll leave you with that.
Oh my God. Now I really
Yeah.
got to watch. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Miami
right.
Sweet Heat.
Well, y'all heard it here. My homework is watching Miami Sweet Heat, and we will definitely be back the next time talking about Miami Sweet Heat, what I loved, what I didn't love, and what I want more of. And this wow and on this wow promotion, what I love to see. So on that note, we're out of here. It's your girl Krista B with Pablo the Don, and we will see y'all next time when we talk about Miami Sweet Heat.
See you
Later.
guys.